Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the heavy tanks. Today we will take a closer look at our two remaining tanks, the heavy assault tank and the heavy flamethrower tank. In part 1 you got a lot of tips and tricks and you learned what the heavy breakthrough tank can do. These tanks are a little bit different. The heavy assault tank is suited for medium range combat against infantry, and it has a strong defensive loadout, including a defensive smokescreen, and it can restore mobility. In real life you can fit up to 17 guys into this tank, but in Battlefield 1 you can only put 6 guys in the heavy assault tank. You, as the driver, will occupy position 1 and you will have access to a 57mm HE cannon and a 57mm case cannon. Buddy number 2 will sit in the back, and he will have access to twin HMGs. Buddy number 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be able to cover your flank, and they all have access to their own HMG. You will also have access to emergency repair, which will give you a 30 health boost, and you can deploy a smokescreen. You can use these extra abilities every 30 seconds, but use it wisely like I explained in part 1. When you find yourself in the middle of a tank fight, then sometimes help will come from an unexpected angle. Battlefield 1 is all about teamwork, so remember to always thank the guy who helped you out and make sure that you return the favor. Even with your tank you can easily take out airplanes. You just have to use the practice shot method that I explained a few months ago and you will be able to kill a lot of airplanes. I was surprised to learn that you can almost fire straight up in the sky with your main cannon, so airplanes are an easy target. On top of that you can also cause damage to the airship. The problem with these heavy tanks is that you can be outmaneuvered very easily. You're basically a sitting duck as soon as you let the light tank get too close. The good thing is that you can use a similar tactic when you are fighting with another heavy tank. Just try to get behind him and he will be dead long before he had a chance to turn around. The last tank that you can unlock is the heavy flamethrower tank. It comes with 2 flamethrowers and this makes this tank very effective in close combat. You can fit up to 5 guys in this tank, and you as the gunner will have access to a 57mm case cannon and a 57mm HE cannon. So that is identical to the heavy assault tank. Your 4 buddies will be able to cover your flanks, but unfortunately nobody can cover your back. Buddy number 2 and 3 will have access to a HMG, and buddy number 4 and 5 will have access to the flamethrowers. As the driver you can also use emergency repair, and you also have a gas emitter at your disposal. If you're still not able to kill your enemies with all of this equipment available to you, then you can always run them over. A pretty painful way to die, but it gets the job done. As soon as I get my hands on a private server, then I will make another heavy tank video for you to explain the damage model and all the weak spots. In the meantime, feel free to check out this sneaky bastards video so that you can instantly kill these heavy tanks when you're playing as infantry. This was Fog of Gaming, thanks for watching and I will see you on the battlefield.